You may have heard that in Wales there is a new law going to be enforced that says where there was formerly 30 miles an hour, the default speed setting in those 30-mile-an-hour zones will be 20 miles an hour. I don't know if you've ever driven your car at 20 miles an hour, but it literally feels as if you're going backwards. They say the idea is to lower noise emissions and to encourage people to cycle or to take public transport, to recognise that a car isn't the fastest option. I mean, the absurdity of all of that rationale is obvious, but like, what are people going to do? Drive up to the 20 miles an hour zone, park their car, get out, walk that bit, and then what? Realise that they've left their car the other side of it. How does this work for the elderly who can't walk or bicycle wherever they feel like it? And what about mums with small kids in strollers? Are they supposed to just, throw them on their shoulder and get on the bike? I also think it's really disingenuous to keep kind of explaining this stuff away with false rationale that has nothing to do with the real reason behind it. I heard a lady on the radio say, well, if fuel prices continue to go up, people will be put off from using their cars. And that's exactly the point. That's the real strategy behind all of this, to make it as inconvenient as possible to use your car in order that you change your behaviour and we begin the process of taking away the right to own a private vehicle here in the UK. I believe it's absolutely the strategic plan, that nobody in the UK will own a private car within 5 years. I don't believe you will have the right to do that. It also helps explain things like 20, 30 miles of restricted speeds on motorways. People are asking, why is it 60 miles an hour? Why is it 50 miles an hour? And you'll be told, emissions or greener targets. But in fact, it's all about dissuading you from using the private vehicle. And for people who say, yes, but electric's the answer. Not one day it won't be, because there'll be an countrywide electric fleet. You will have to summon it using an app, and eventually that will be restricted as well. Going back to COVID and that whole restricted radius that you were allowed to live in, 5 kilometres from your home address, it's not too hard to see how that was some early conditioning for a time when not only do you not have the freedom to own a vehicle, not only do you not have the freedom to drive, but you no longer have the freedom to go more than 5 kilometres from your home address. And undoubtedly, you'll have had to have earned social credits in order to be able to do exactly that. Wales is just another glimpse of this bigger strategic plan that's in play.